Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through, checking me out, doing these mashups. I got another set for y'all today. Also got a Hovey Ho that coming in making some crazy comments.
This world will not. Make some noise for Scissor one time, San Francisco.
Make some noise for your fucking selves.
Make some noise for yourself, said friend.
Especially this pit. This pit was beautiful tonight. Real shit. Thank you.
Y'all feeling good?
Yeah, better luck next time, Kenny. Because even though Kendrick did really well selling for his Grand National Tour, he was still not able to beat, you guessed it, the boy. Drake's It's All a Blur tour did $320 million in revenue, and this is all in regards to the North American market. Sold $1.3 million in ticket sales, so all of his shows sold out completely. I remember mad people trying to tell me that Kendrick...
So how y'all feel about that? It's not over. I'm gonna let him continue. We're gonna get into it.
Was about to beat Drake for having the highest grossing hip-hop tour of all time. And guess what? He didn't beat him. So even after getting put on for the Super Bowl, getting all the publicity that you be getting over the Drake beef, getting all the co-sponsorships, all the brand deals, everything that's happening in Kendrick's career right now, he still cannot beat Drake. And let's not forget, this is all while being backed by a major label, UMG. And of course, Drake was helped by UMG while he was on tour because this was before the beef. Mind you, this is SZA and Kendrick fans together, combined, and they still couldn't beat It Was All a Blur tour. They still couldn't do it. But even so, Drake cannot be compared to Kendrick when it comes to numbers. I am so sorry, K-Bots. It's not happening.
Now that's triggering as it is, right? Me personally, I don't think Kenny cares about breaking no record. You know, if that was the case, he would have scheduled way more stadiums in America because he didn't do states like Florida. You know, it was specific places that were chosen. You know, he doesn't care about that type of stuff. That's OVOs that always bring up that the numbers attitudes. They're the ones always the ones trying to compare something.
Now you see OVOs. Now just when I thought y'all took a vacation, here y'all come with the bullshit. Here y'all go moving the goalposts again. I hope y'all realize y'all broke that motherfucker. That goalpost is broke, nigga. It's broke. Because now the North American part of the tour is now what you guys are trying to hold against Kendrick, even though we're talking 80 shows to 23. We're talking arenas to stadiums, and in half the shows, he's damn near made that amount of money with a whole nother overseas part of the tour to do.
Now, we all know he's still got more of this tour to go, but is there any way we're realistically going to compare 88 88 shows to 23 shows? And it wasn't like you could say, oh, he almost made 100 billion in 23 shows. No, he made 256 or 58 million in 23 shows.
You're not going to win this one, bro. You haven't been winning much of shit. Like, you're not going to win this argument, bro. That tour is breaking records regardless. It's going to be one of the biggest tours for a rapper. And he's getting paid from it from his label. PG Lane TDE, a collaboratory effort in one of the biggest tours ever for him and SZA. Y'all can hate all y'all want, bro. Now, I know I'm going to make y'all mad with this one, so I'm going to wait for y'all to jump in my comments and tell me, oh, shut up, old head, all right, grandpa. Like I said, bro, I'm hip-hop to the day I die. If you want me to stop talking about hip-hop, you might as well unsubscribe, unfollow, stop fucking with me. Because I'm talking about hip-hop until I die. I love this shit.
Now, personally, this is not for me to debate. This is for y'all to debate. You know, because came out and he said it straight, I feel like. But Y'all need to let me know how y'all feel about this OV Ho and his comments about this GNX tour. At some point, I mean, the optics say if Kendrick was to do 88 shows, he would have like that meant that. This is something we're all falling over. Missing the GNX tour, having that hangover, you know. Yep, she's in it. She's feeling it. This one here, she's been able to have it twice.
Imagine Kendrick taking your phone at not one but two concerts.
Get that fur right here. We're gonna make sure we show the whole world.
Now, what's the chances of that happening to you twice at two different concerts? That's amazing. That's amazing. You could see the love that Kendrick is spreading with this GNX. We got a quick story time, so let's get it.
Y'all want to hear about my story time at the Kendrick Lamar concert? Okay.
Yes,
So
we
before I
do.
went to the concert,
Okay,
I
all right.
posted a video and I was like,
Okay.
don't let the excitement get you in trouble because
All
you
right.
know Kendrick got a diverse fan base. So we were surrounded by a very diverse group. To my right was black folks. To my right and to the front was black folks. Directly in front of me was Hispanic folks. Directly behind me was white folks. And to my left was Hispanic folks. I kid you not. DJ Mustard came out to do his set. And he played Glorilla, what is it, TGIF? 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. I ain't got no hood, and no hood ain't got me. Tell me why the white folks behind me, honey, they had me tickled. There was some girls, some younger girls, maybe late, like 19 or early 20s. Frontal lobe not fully developed, but Gen Z nonetheless. They were like, when that doggone Glorilla came on, they was like, it's 7 p.m. Friday. Well, let me say it like them. It's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. I ain't got no, and no, ain't got me. And I turned around and gave him a high five. I said, now you just keep that energy this whole concert, because we know Kendrick like to say the word no. I need you to hang on to that. Now, I don't know what their motivation was for not saying it. Maybe they just doing the right thing, being good people, or maybe they didn't want to FAFO. But either way, a time was had. A time was had.
Appreciate you coming through with that quick story time. And yes, a time was had at these Kendrick Lamar and SZA experience. What could you say, right? It's good to see people at least still conscious of their surroundings and being respectable to other people. Let's keep it going. It sucks, she's having actually mic issues, so they're pinning her up, but she wants to go. And she looked like she was getting ready to have a good time there as well. I love the outfit. It was a big change when she did this show. Um, yeah, they were doing their thing. SZA changed my whole mental thought about her and who she is as an artist after I watched her perform. Amazing. You did like that? Getting a little rested. Yeah, come on, get it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Is this night 3 in my hometown or what? It's the inside shit. I'm about to tell y'all stupid. You know it's a stigma about LA and the industry, right? The performance. This is real shit. Listen. They always say we the most turned down crowd around the world. I swear to God, they say that. I swear to God, they don't mind shit. I'm about rappers, artists, country. They tell me what. But for the last 2 nights, I think we changed their whole perspective around the world with this shit we got going on. So I say this. Night 3 could be the livest motherfucking show in performance history. It's Long Beach in this motherfucker tonight. It's South Central in this motherfucker tonight. It's Inglewood out here. It's Compton in this motherfucker tonight.
I know he might not be bigging up your city right now, but he came to your city, and I'm sure you remember what that sound was like. Big up to Kendrick and SZA.
Say less. Let's take it back to the beginning. I done ruled around some people living their life in bottles, man. That he had the golden glass, metro every day in Chicago. Some people like the way you feel. They want to kill their style. They want to fit in with the popular. That was my problem. I was in the dark room, loud room, listening to make the mouse boom. I get fucked up, filling up my cup. The cloud moon changing by the minute. And the record on repeat. If somebody said to me, come on.
And there you have it. There's another episode of Peapod Cove Reaction Mashup series with Kendrick Lamar and SZA. I hope you enjoy these mashups today. And it's just a holdover till we get to the European leg of the tour. Now, I know there was a few people in there that triggered us, but we're going to let those people go. We're going to let them wash off. But I just had to bring y'all that information. Now, I've always said Kendrick doesn't care about breaking records as far as tour sales, and he cares about his fans seeing the show more than fans coming to the show to make him money. He doesn't care about that stuff. Yeah, he's a big artist. Yeah, all artists care about making money. That's at the end of the day. But I don't think that was his goal when he set out to have this tour. It was more about spreading the good vibes and the good news to this people. And I think he did that. He's gonna obliterate that record once he finish the actual tour because he's gonna do it in way less time. Yeah, he did it in 23 shows. Well, he didn't do it yet, but he's at 256 in 23 shows. Where the boy had 80 shows. So if you do the math and the optics, the the averages are better for Kendrick, and we could see that. But y'all need to let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about that. Peapod Cove. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, y'all.